Hello friends, I'm Vale and welcome to my creative corner. Today I wanted to show you how I organize my craft cart. I will take a better clip with my phone to show you it from all four sides, but for the time being I just wanted to tell you how it came into my life. So basically I wanted to buy an IKEA Raskog cart, but unfortunately after some measurements I found out that it was too tall to fit under my desk, which is where I need to store my craft cart when I'm not using it, just because I don't have a craft room, sadly. I just have my bedroom and my desk, and I just needed to find a little cart which would fit under my desk. I couldn't find it at first, but my boyfriend surprised me one day last month because he had found one with the right measures to fit under my desk, and he bought it for me as a gift, and I'm so incredibly thankful. And it's this one. It's from Amazon. He told me that it was like 29.99 euros, so under 30, and it's perfect. It's a little shorter than the space it was meant for, but it's perfect because I have room up here to put taller things if I want. And it has 3 tiers like this one, 3 little shelving units, and it has 4 wheels, and 2 of them have stoppers, so you can you can fix this if you want it not to move. And I like to buy affordable things when I can, so for all the little accessories I decided to use for the cart, I firstly looked before buying them online, or I don't know, from Amazon. I looked locally and at my €1 stores / Chinese owned general stores, which sell, like, they're like bazaars. They sell anything and everything. And here in Italy, I don't know anywhere else, but they are very cheap and they sell all kinds of imported things for cheap. So yay. Before continuing, I just want to tell you that I am on Instagram, and I will leave my username here on the screen. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, but also checked out my Instagram account. I share lots of photos of my craft projects and journal pages and stuff like that. So moving on, I just wanted to show you, let me move the cart a little bit. I just wanted to show you how I attached things to the sides of the cart. So as you can see here, I have this cup. It looks like a makeup brush holder. I think it was meant to be that, but I bought it for €1 at one of those stores, and it currently holds my hot glue gun and a packet of wet wipes I use for so many things when I craft. And how I attached this was simply using some cable ties, like zip ties, and they are white and they don't bother me too much, and they are very they keep it attached without it moving too much, and they're not super visible, which is good. So yeah, this is how I attached the little cup on the side. And then I used some shower curtain S-shaped hooks like this one. I bought 5 of them for €1 at one of those stores, and I used them to store, like, to hang all of my scissors. These are some of my favorite ones. These are, I don't remember, like non-stick precision tipped scissors from Tonic Studios. And then I have these from like a supermarket here. They're really good. Then I have many of these Fiskars ones, and they are like paper, they call paper edgers. And I have this scallop one, and then I have one called Pinking, and then I have one which doesn't have a name, but it's really, really useful. Like, I use this all the time. to give like an antique edge to photos and stuff. But anyway, so sorry, I didn't really show you. They all hang on the side, and they are really practical over there for me to reach, so perfect. And then here on the front I have a different hook. It's also an S hook, but this is really sturdier, and for the time being I decided to attach to it one of my current journals, and this was a gift from a friend in Brazil. It's an handmade art journal, and Katia, thank you so much again. So I used this clip and basically hang it like this, and you can move it wherever you want. I had bought 2 of these hooks, and the second one is on the other side here. Sorry, I'm trying to show you as best as I can. So it holds, like as you can see, it's over here, and it holds this bag shaped thing. It's a container which usually is meant for under your kitchen sink or for the shower, like to hold things you use in the shower. But I found it was the perfect size to hold my journal, my big journal. Like this is a journal pouch my friend Annalisa made for me, and here I have my current art journal, and it's like a little fuzzy pouch for my journal. In here I have some images and cutouts I need to use for my journals, and then it stores many things. I have some vellum paper and this stencil, stencil, and then I have a little tiny cutting mat which I usually use when I hand carve some stamps. So sorry, I'm putting, oopsie, it fell, but yeah, so I'm putting all of the things back now. I just wanted to show you how many can fit inside, and it's the perfect size. And this thing, it's quite heavy, but it's perfect. Like there's no problem at all. It hangs on the side here, and it's perfect. You just need to center the hook, and there you go. It's on there and it doesn't move. So starting from the bottom, I think I'll show you the bottom shelf first. I have this paper trimmer from the brand Rexel. This isn't really super, it's called Smart Cut A100. It's a bit dusty, but yeah, because I don't really use it that much, because I don't really like how it cuts, but still it's the one I have, and I will use it, and I won't buy a new one just because I don't really need it to be perfect, but still. Then I have this placemat which I use when I take photos of my journals. Then here in the corner I have some confetti hearts, and they fit perfectly there, so that's why they're in that position. Then I have my spare package of wet wipes, which I will replace for when I will replace my old one when it runs out. Then I have some card blanks here. I have some embellishments like bows and sequins on there as well. I have my Tack Light laminator here, which I bought off Amazon. And I have my Giotto Stil Novo watercolor pencils, which I received as a gift when I was a child, and I still use them so much. Then I have some Apex laminating pouches from Amazon, and this thing is so heavy I need to put them in the lower shelf, on the lower shelf, because they're super heavy. And then I have I won't take them out, but I have pattern papers, like scrapbooking papers, underneath. So I don't use them all the time, but when I do, I know where to find them. So let me put the things back. And yeah, as you can imagine, on this lower shelf I keep things I don't use all the time, but I want to have accessible and on hand anyways. So this is how the last shelf looks, well, the lower shelf looks. And then I'll move this out of the way for a sec. So here it's one of my, well, my favorite section, because it's like, it's jam-packed, but everything has its place and reason to be there. So let's start here. So this is a very tiny acrylic container. It was meant for the bathroom, like to hold, I don't know, maybe Q-tips or like scrunchies, but I found it could fit my sticker flakes perfectly. So I received all of these from a friend when we did a swap, and they were all in all these, they were already in these little baggies, so they're perfect. I store them like this. Then I have two sets which I bought off AliExpress, which I keep in their own packaging, and these are just some scrapbooking tags which fit there, and I don't know, they were nice in the container as well, so that's why they're there. Then I have this pencil pouch, well, pencil case, and it's in the shape of a milkshake, and this is from Fine Tiger Copenhagen, and I received this as a gift together with most of the pencils and markers which you can find inside, and I use them when I journal. Then let me try and see if I can show you. In the back I have some tags which I usually use when I need to send out swaps, and I keep them here in the back. And then I have two containers, this teal one and this acrylic one, transparent one. So let's start with this one. Hopefully, yes, that was as I was afraid. They are falling down, but still, let me try and show you better. So sorry, I'm trying to put it together. So here I have, as you can see, washi tapes, and I don't have that many compared to other people, but I have a bunch, and I don't have lots of space. So inside like 6 rolls I put some acrylic paint I have to keep them standing straight and also to save space. Then I have some random paint tubes here which are bigger, so they're standing upright. Then I have some sponge applicators for paint, and on the back you can see there's more washi tapes and a bigger applicator here. And sorry guys, my battery is running low once again, so I will need to charge and come back. It's an old camera, so you have to be patient with me. I'll be right back in a second. Okay guys, it has finally finished charging. So I had previously showed you this container, and this was like a fridge, a container meant for the fridge, and it was like under 2 euros, so super cheap. And let's move to what's behind it. So there is my UV curing lamp for when I create things with UV resin. Then I have a pack of index cards, a little watercolor card pad. Then here I have some photo paper, like adhesive photo paper, which I use to print stickers with. I have some colored pencils, and in the back you can see from a little pad of pattern paper, like scrapbooking paper from Fine Tiger, and my gouache paints. So this all fits behind this container here, which I will try to put back right now. Yes, it worked. Sorry for the noise. And then what is here, there are mostly my most used acrylic stamps. So I will try and show you. So in the back here I have my 3 Tonic Studios stamps, which I bought, which my mom bought me for Christmas, together with some more things in a Tonic Studios haul, which I thought I had lost the footage of when I filmed it, but then I found it yesterday, so even if it's a bit old, I will upload it sometime soon. And then here on the side I have this bigger stamp set, which doesn't fit horizontally, and they are mostly, I think 90% of them are from AliExpress. On the side here, sorry, maybe you couldn't see, on the side here I also have some stickers from AliExpress, like female, like stickers with women on them. On the front here I have some more like tinier stamp sets, like there's like 3 or 4 of them. And then this one is one of my favorite ones, so it's on the top, but then underneath, as you can see, there's, whoopsie, they're falling out because there's too many, and this is just half of my collections. I have acrylic stamps I've bought over the years from AliExpress. They were all under €2 per stamp set, so really affordable, and I store them in this container. I have a box where I keep my least used ones, but it's in another part of my bedroom, not inside the cart. And in the back, I don't know if you can see, I have some stencils here, which I love to use. I have some this paper pad from Poundland when I lived in the UK for my Erasmus, and then I have this set of origami paper, which I use as scrapbook paper from Flying Tiger, and they are perfect for spring, so I will be using them for my crafts really soon. Sorry if you hear some noise, I'm just putting everything back where it belongs. So yay, this was the second shelf, and as you can see, everything fits inside perfectly. And then I think we'll move a bit the camera a bit, so sorry, so I can show you. Let me try and extend my tripod legs so I can show you better. Give me 1 second more and I'll be done. Yes, here we are. So let me move my ring light so I can show you from the top. Yes, so here, what's here is my collection of wooden stamps. I think this container holds 90% of them, and I received this during a swap with a friend, and as you can see, it holds all of my stamps, and I think 100% of them are from AliExpress. Again, really cheap and really nice designs. So this fits perfectly on the side here. Then I have this random set of gel pens, like glittery gel pens, which I use in my journals. I have this really slim and long container I received from a friend again, and it holds the majority, well, all of my Nuvo hybrid ink pads, and they are fast drying, and I bought 3 sets for Christmas. Well, it was a gift from my mom, and they will be featured in the haul which I mentioned before. And here I have just this brush which I use when I use stencil with them, stencils. So this fits over there. Here in the front I have 2 drawing inks from Pelican. They're like what's it called, like China inks. That's their name, I don't know. One is in carmine and the other one is black. Then here I have this baggie with my hand carved stamps collection. Here I have this pouch. I bought this in Paris, France. Sorry, Paris, France, and it holds some hot glue gun sticks, like colored ones, which I use with my wax seals. They work just the same. And I have some carving tools I use to carve my stamps, and I also have this thing which I use for calligraphy. Basically it's a calligraphy nib, but it is stored inside the pen. And so this is, I usually have more glue sticks inside, but I'm running out, so I need to buy some more. And then lastly, I have two more containers. So this is a Kate Spade container I received during a swap, and inside I have images I want to use in my journals, already cut and ready to be glued on to my journal. So they reside in there, and it's like the perfect size. I love how they fit perfectly here, like it's so perfect. And lastly, the last container is this transparent acrylic container. It has this design on the sides, and underneath, I don't know if you can see, it's just plain. And what I have here is my Nouveau glue tape, like tape glue, I don't know how to call it. Then I have my one and only wax seal. Well, I have two heads, but I just have one handle. So I have this one which says made with love, and then I have this one which says Happy Mail, and they are from AliExpress, but I've ordered some more. They were having a sale this week, so I bought some more. And then I have my red wax. I just own wax in red, but I bought some more again. And then I have this tiny spoon, which is to melt the wax. Then I have this tiny envelope which stores my handmade and hand-designed stickers, and I use them all the time in my own journals, and I send some to friends as well. Here I have my Brownie, I think, yes, Daler, I don't know how to pronounce it, Brownie watercolor palette. I bought this years ago and I use it all the time. I have another of these masking sticker sets. I have my what's the name, Dewdrop Brilliance inks from Tsukineko, and I don't use these as often as I wish I did, but I will use them more in the future, hopefully. And then I have my Paul Rubens artist watercolors, and they are pearlescent, and I received these as a Christmas gift from my boyfriend, and I use them all the time. They're just beautiful, and I love the shimmer they have in them, and I will film a review on them as soon as possible. So this is all that was inside. Like, it fits so many things, and it fits here in the corner perfectly. So you just watched a tour of my craft cart, and I really hope you enjoyed it and you find some inspiration to organize your own, if you have one, of course. And if you are thinking about investing in a craft cart, I would highly advise you to get one, because they're really cheap usually, but they are so helpful when it comes to organize all your craft supplies. And if you don't have lots of space like I do, they are perfect. So I will just try and show you if I move the camera a little bit. So this is the space under my desk, and I'll show you how nicely this fits under there. So as you can see, this is perfect. Like, it fits underneath my desk perfectly, and when I'm working up there, it's so easy to reach down and grab my things. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long, but hopefully you liked it. So please comment, like and subscribe, and check out my Instagram account as well. Have a lovely day. Bye guys.